G'day everyone and welcome back to the next video in this extended series of videos released in succession, providing a full read-through of every witness statement from the UK trial between Johnny Depp and NGN. A special thank you again to Les from Spiritually Empowered Coaching for providing the voiceover for all the female statements. I hope you find this series informative, and here we go.
Declaration of Melanie Inglessis. I, Melanie Inglessis, declare as follows. I am 44 years old. I have first-hand personal knowledge of the facts set forth below, and if called as a witness, could competently testify thereto. I obtained a Bachelor of Arts from London College of Fashion in 2000. I am a professional makeup artist with Forward Artists. I first met Amber Heard in January of 2015 at the Tribeca Film Festival in New York. Amber's normal makeup artist was unavailable, and I was called in to fill in. Amber and I became close friends right away. She would frequently invite me over to her penthouse in downtown Los Angeles, and I became close with her other friends as well. I met Johnny Depp at the penthouse sometime in 2015. Amber had casually invited me over, and Johnny was there having his hair cut. Oftentimes, when I visited Amber, Johnny was in the penthouse minding his own business. On other occasions, I saw Johnny in an intoxicated state, with a doctor who had come into his penthouse to check in on him after Amber had tried, apparently unsuccessfully, to wake him. However, I remember numerous conversations in which Amber would tell me that Johnny had abused her. Just about every conversation alternated between her love for him and the problem of his abuse. These conversations took place well before she divorced Johnny and got a restraining order against him. The first time I saw the physical evidence of Johnny's abuse was before Amber was scheduled to appear on The Late Show with James Corden. Amber and I were supposed to go bowling the night before, but Amber told me that she could not join because she had had a bad fight with Johnny. I came over to the Eastern Columbia building to apply makeup before her TV appearance, and as I walked into her kitchen, I saw writing on the countertop in gold marker. Attached here too, as Exhibit 1, is a true and correct copy of the picture that depicts the writing I saw that night. I also saw that a number of Amber's possessions had been smashed or destroyed. When I saw Amber, I immediately noticed that she had a split lip and a bruise near her eye. I also saw that there was a chunk of hair missing from her head. Amber told me that Johnny had tried to suffocate her. Through the time I was applying the makeup on Amber's injuries, we discussed whether it would be possible to keep the fact of Johnny's violence a secret. Amber repeatedly told me that she did not want to expose this part of her life to the public and that she was considering canceling the appearance altogether. I also remember that Adair, Amber's hairstylist, was working on Amber's hair while I did Amber's makeup. Adair and I both discussed how we noticed that Amber was missing a chunk of hair, and Adair noticed that he was being careful to work around the missing chunk and to cover it up. Meanwhile, I was working on Amber's makeup and distinctly remember having no choice but to use bright red lipstick that day because it was the only way to cover the injury on her lip. I was also able to cover the bruise adjacent to Amber's eye using makeup. After I finished applying her makeup and Adair finished with Amber's hair, we all went to the studio for Amber's appearance on James Corden show. While there, Amber turned it on and hid the emotions that she had shared with us at the penthouse, as I have seen her act on numerous other occasions, to prevent others from learning about her troubles with Johnny. However, looking back on pictures of Amber from that appearance, I can still see where Amber was bruised and that Amber's lip had been injured. Executed this day, 2019, in Los Angeles, California, I declare under penalty of perjury that the laws of state of California that the foregoing is true and correct. Signed, Melanie Inglessis.